And while down here I get a text saying that they were being shot at and to call the cops. I was going over our hunting group's head, getting really close to them.
I love books only. Now that's language from anyone.
Service opens hearts to the gospel of Jesus Christ. In about 91 BC, Ammon, a Book of Mormon missionary,
is faced differently. Yeah.
Okay, so for this meal we're doing chicken cordon bleu casserole. Alright, so I have my ham, my chicken, all cut up. We're gonna put it in here. I also have a whole bunch of Swiss cheese that is shredded, cut up, all that. I'm gonna put that into my big pot here. Yes, buddy? Hot? Are you hot? Oh, you're hot. I'm cold. Okay, and then I have this sauce that I already made too. And I'm putting these all into the pot and then, mixing them all up. And then we have our casserole to cook up. I then have a mix of breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. Parmigiano, whatever like the real version is. And I'm going to just put that on top with a little bit of butter. And we'll just kind of let this cook for a little bit. And yeah, we'll get it. Should be really yummy for dinner. Well, we've been camping up here all day long. We got here super late last night because we had a wedding reception we had to go to. And so that was a lot of driving and doing all that. So we got late. Just a slow morning cleaning everything up in the trailer. And then I took a long nap and just been taking a little bit slow, watching some general conference, different talks, talking about Christ from people from our church. And it's been a nice, relaxing day. So just working some dinner now. And still trying to get everything set up for a little week. Together my chocolate mix. I'm making chocolate cobbler. Just mix together my chocolate mix, butter, and then milk. And now I'm just doing, I have like a topping mix that I have already mixed together, and I'm putting in 2 cups of hot water that I just boiled.
Mom.
Yes?
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just going to mix this up.
Mom.
Now I've done this without boiling hot water and it's fine, but I thought I'd do it today and just see if I can find a difference. This will make it a lot more fudgy, so you want to make sure that you get your topping mix as well. Good morning. We're just waking up, getting the boys ready, and then gonna go get something to eat. Well, I was just working on lunch, and not coconut oil, our olive oil froze, hardened up a little bit, so that's fun. But gonna just re-warm up some burritos from yesterday, or we had them for like dinner 2 days ago, and just re-warming them up. But I thought I'd hurry and season our grill up a little bit. So yeah, I just have these burritos that I made for dinner. Homemade tortillas. I just made some beans, mashed them all up, put some cheese in these. So I just flattened them a little bit just so they'll cook a little more evenly. Put them on my skillet. You can put them right into the fire on like a tray, whatever. That's what my original plan was. But the fire's not big enough right now. And I want some lunch. So I'm going to put these in, and then I have some cilantro ranch to put on there too that I'm really excited. So that'll be yummy. I also have some homemade root beer that I made. Been drinking this. Cause damn me, I don't really drink any soda unless I have like a migraine. I'll sometimes get something, but yeah, homemade root beer, my favorite. I'm excited every time I drink it. And there's my Izzy warmed up burrito. That's just super yummy. Warm. We want warm because it's cold up here. So I just have some clothes here that I just need to wash of my little guys. So I just put it in with a little bit of detergent, some vinegar, and then just trying to scrub it to make sure everything's cleaned out. So we're gonna do this, hang it up, and well, clean it, rinse, and then hang it up. Hey, buddy. Hi. Over here. Jump over there. Well, I ended up not filming it, but we just made burgers from our elk last year. Just eating those. Yeah, the guys all helped me kind of cook, and so I didn't get anything filmed because I was holding babies, which I'm not gonna complain for some help. So yeah. What are you doing? Doing. Are you gonna freaking well with your gun? You fixing it? Yeah. That looks good. Just here working on getting stuff out for dinner. Got some Navajo tacos, so I have these shells for dinner, and then I've already have the meat and beans all pre-cooked, so I just warm them up. So I'll warm those all up for tonight, but I just got them out of our freezer here, and we brought the freezer so once we get the meat, we can just get it cold really quick. So got that, and I'll probably make a giant pumpkin cookie as well because, oh my gosh, it's fall. Because, you know, it sounds kind of yummy. So we're probably going to do that. But holy cow, it's been a long night. I was so tired. And I think I got like kind of kinked up. So it's just been a long morning. But we're here right now. Just made my little guy up a quesadilla. Because that's what he'll for sure eat. Okay, so I have this little relight pack from Redmond Salt. I really wanted to try these. My husband wanted some like electrolyte packs, and so I said try these ones out, but I love pina colada, so I'm gonna fill this up and try them out. Aren't we? Got some leftover chicken cordon bleu casserole here. Like chicken cordon bleu, but for the rednecks. Gonna eat this up. It's a little cold. And I just reheated it like on a skillet. It's like looking more like a weird mix of like eggs stuff. But we're gonna eat this. Playing with my little guy. Toddlers taking a nap, which is great. And you know, let's see how the rest of the day goes. Nice stick. Did you get a stick too? Yeah. What are you gonna do with the stick? Do you want to play with it? Yeah. Or do you want to take it to the fire? Yeah. Should we take it to the fire? Yeah. A giant pumpkin chocolate chip cookie. This I made before, smashed into the bag. It's kind of been frozen before, like a week before we went camping, so we're keeping it cold. I'm gonna put it into our little pan, or not even little, our good down here. Now you can get actual liners. I just keep forgetting to get them, and they just seem kind of overpriced too. Sometimes for certain things, I just gotta use tinfoil for. Now, if you're actually doing something like a soupy thing or like my casserole that I did before, then that's something I want more like the actual official liners. I'll rip this bag so it comes out easier. Get my hair back. Alright. You want it thin, because of course you never want it to cook like uneven. So hopefully it's like somewhat even here. So yummy that is. I'll get it cooking with some briquettes, and with a nice yummy big cookie with some whipped cream. I think it's gonna be delicious. found any elk yet, but we got deer. Wrong animal. 2 weeks though. 2 weeks. And we're coming for you guys. We're coming for you. So we had some miscommunication about cheese, so we're using some sliced cheese, which is still cheese, right? That was probably too much, but we're gonna put that on, and put some toppings, and then we're gonna go eat. I just heard a really, really big boom, and I'm hoping it's them. We definitely heard quite a few yesterday, but I'm really, really optimistic that that was them and they got something. Okay, so we're working some enchiladas for dinner. They are pork enchiladas, shredded pork, and then homemade tortillas, homemade sauce, and making that. And I had to do homemade enchilada sauce because I don't really love enchilada sauce normally. Like the red sauce. And so I found this recipe and I love it. It's just like sweet and just delicious. And now I love enchiladas. I love this recipe. It has to be the shredded pork. We're doing ground beef before. And I made a bunch of those for postpartum and did not love them. So we do shredded pork. So I'm making all of them. So this is all of them squished up. Now we just need to put the sauce on and some cheese. Okay, we also have some chicken, or some rice with some chicken bouillon cooking. And I came into an issue. So, the sauce is at the bottom of the freezer. And I didn't get out to, like, defrost. Till just barely, because I originally was going to do pizza and then changed my mind. It's a big solid block. So, that's going to be interesting. I'm thinking, oh, don't do that. I'm thinking I'm going to... Oh god. I'm gonna just put it right there in the middle and then kind of check on it every once in a while and then spread it out. And then put cheese on last. So that's what we're gonna do.
So.
Look how fast those clouds are moving. Ready? Just ate some breakfast. Got a little baby fed and down for a little nap. Relaxing around camp. That's really kind of what this week has been. Is just a lot of relaxing. I've done a few different projects as you've seen. I think honestly I just needed time to just decompress. And it's been really nice. Yeah? Also, I think I might just heard another gunshot. Mom. We'll see. There's been a lot of gunshots. And so far they haven't been ours, but play sometime soon. You know, I thought I had this really good wisdom and help from my husband. I was just sitting with the kids and I just heard in my head, turn left. And I texted him because we both have T-Mobile satellites. So it's been nice because we can like text in the middle out here. So I was like, turn left. He's like, what? And I was like, turn left. I was like, the thought just came to me. You need to turn left. And he's like, give me a cardinal direction. I'm like, babe, no, my wisdom does not go that far. I just left. Just turn left to the cutest tree you find. And maybe you'll find something. Maybe find something. Word of wisdom from Brianna. Alright, so this is the camo after the wash cycle. We're going to go do the rinse now, but I sure got some stuff out of it. Well, hi.
Hi.
It rained really, well, not really bad. We got a lot of rain last night. Not as bad as potentially could have. They were saying that it was going to get a blizzard. A lot of rain. We had a little bit. Not too bad, honestly. Before we got here, there was a big snowstorm. I think that was way worse. So, my husband got, before we came up here, this big butcher block. I have some coconut oil. I'm going to season it so we can use it. Probably should have done this way early in the week, but we're where we're at right now. And we're just getting to this. So let's season this board. Can you rub it in like this? Yeah, you have them. I'm also gonna think maybe warm it up a little bit. Gotta throw some cows down the road. It's a traffic jam in the country. Actually, let's even clarify this. We're not even in the country. We're in this canyon that is very populated. It's like closer to the city than we normally are. We thought this would be a great idea to go hunting, and then it's been a kind of rough week anywho, but yeah, this is your traffic jam in kind of places like this is with some cows. I'm hoping we can get down because I'm supposed to go on a play date with my boys with like a coworker with her kids. And I don't know how I'm supposed to get back because I know like I saw these cows go past us earlier. There's not a long line of cars, so they're letting them pass, but we can't seem to right now. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what to do. So I don't know many details, but I decided to get on to document because this is crazy. I came down to the park to let my kids play with someone I knew, a coworker, and while down here I get a text saying that they were being shot at and to call the cops. So I did. I was trying to get information with text. I know we've had some weird encounters with some other guys, like stuff from a distance. We haven't talked to anyone, we haven't said anything, but they just had some weird things that have happened. And so I think one of those, that's what they think is happening. I know cops are up there. I've heard them because I'm like close to going up the canyon. And I know that they're there. I think they're all safe. I don't know any details, but I do say I'm kind of a little shaken up. What's going on? I know they were out hunting, this all happened, but is our camp safe? Which is really honestly the least of my issues. Like, yeah, we have a lot of stuff there that I would hate, but it sounds, at least from what I know, that everyone in our hunting group is safe, and I'm down here with the boys. Which I definitely would rather be here than I think up camp alone. Because if this was kind of a targeted situation, that it had nothing, I'm somewhere where they don't know where I'm at, sort of thing, you know? So I think kind of praying, you know, thanking God that's kind of where we ended up being here when this all happened. But yeah, I don't really know much right now, besides there was at least 40 shots kind of going above them, and they were trying to get to a safe spot, and a lot of sheriffs went up there. And I think what was weird is, so there was, you know, the first round, and you know, they would have gotten there and kind of stabilized the situation, but then more kept going, and I don't know what the protocol was, but if they kept sending more, it makes me think they still wanted backup and there was still something going on up there. So I don't know. I don't know if it was a targeted thing, if it was a spur of the moment thing, if it was just someone being erratic, crazy. I don't know. But not something you want to hear of or whatever. Yeah, at least I know, I assume the situation's been kind of stabilized. all I know is I texted Logan. I said, should I go back up to camp or should I stay down here? And he said, stay down here. So that's what I'm going to do. So I assume, I don't know. And he did ask for his wallet. And I don't have it with me. So I don't know. But at least I'm down here with the boys. We're safe. I brought down quite a few different snacks. Because I knew we were going to be down here around lunch. So we were able to eat some food, right? And yeah. Holy cow. But I'll kind of keep updating as I know more. Because this is not the last day of the hunt. And they've been pushing so hard. And I think this is going to probably ruin it. That we need to get out of here as soon as possible. This place is just a dud. Not just for the animals, but it's for safety wise. For our own lives. That we just need to get out and just call this year a dead year. But we'll have the deer hunt in a couple weeks. So look forward to that. Well, came up here. We're back at camp. Everything is good. It sounds like there was some just people, they were target shooting. There was ricochets that was going over our hunting group's head, getting really close to them. Those people were detained and I don't really know, but they were let go. So it wasn't a targeted kind of situation, but people being unsafe. And it's kind of frustrating they're doing that over elk hunt or like a hunt in general when people are already up here shooting. But everything's good. If you guys want to see more of that footage, I think they might have gotten some stuff. I don't know, whatever we have, we'll post over on my husband's channel. It'll be your brass and blood. That'll be tagged down below for that too. You having fun? But I'm glad they're safe. Everything's good. I just was not getting a lot of messages through when everything's happening, and so it was hard to get all that done. That's cooking quicker than I planned. Yes, baby? You're eating num-nums. You have a grape in your mouth. You eat the grape? Yeah. Eat the grape?
Mom!
Yeah, buddy?
He's charging up all his power banks and 2 flashlights.
Okay. That makes sense. I just didn't want it to. Well, I'm kind of sad. We're going home. I never want to go home after these campouts. I'd much rather be out here and camping, but we can't do it permanently, so we packed all up. We're heading home, and we have the deer hunt in a couple weeks.